Greetings, you all. How's everybody doing today? What's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, you all. Wow, what an incredible new moon we had last night in Gemini. Such a powerful new moon because this energy is a moving energy. It's like moving us towards our new identity, our new sense of selves. And so we're very much in a transformational time. Like we're in a time where there's a lot of moving pieces and there are a lot of options that people can choose to be in the fulfillment of their selves. And I think the thing that I am detecting as really significant right now, or most important, shall I say, is knowing what to choose for yourself, knowing what actually feels aligned with you, your system, your sensory self, and what does not. And so what do I mean by that? There are a lot of realities being born right now, you all. Like, I'm watching people start communities and start new projects. You're being called to start new things. You're being called to develop yourself. And because we're moving into a new time, a new era. We're moving into a new era, you all. And to be a part of this new era, you must release your old sense of self. You must release the old things. I don't know what that is. You must release the old things you have been involved in, plugged into. And you must know what is suited to you and what is not. So, and this is because we have the South Node in Virgo. So Virgo governs your health, your daily things that you do on a daily basis, the people that you're with on a daily basis, these interactions, and then how you treat yourself, how you care for yourself. That's Virgo, how you care for yourself and how that care then extends to others. So this can be time management. This can be health practices. Like, so for me, like I do breath work, I do some sadhanas and some meditation. I do ritual practices to balance my energies. I am very mindful about the people that I talk to on a regular basis. Like, you know, there's one thing I have clients and that's something I'm doing. But the people that I just pick up the phone and be like, hey girl, how you doing? I'm very mindful about that because my energy is sensitive right now and I know I have a clear vision of where I'm going. And so I'm not aligning to people or spending time with people right now who are not going where I'm going. I'm not, because I'm so sensitive, I will end up going where they're going. That's just how sensitive my energy is. If I'm not clear about what I'm up to, I will end up going where other people are going. Look at my cat tree. Oh, isn't it cute? It goes all the way up to the hill. And I think the cats I don't know where they are. They're outside right now, but I did it. I put it together. And it goes to the ceiling. It's a floor to ceiling cat tree. So this Gemini, we're in Gemini season. And so we just had a Gemini new moon, which means that we're in the darkest time of the month. The world is chaotic right now. It's chaotic. Things can feel, for lack of a better word, crazy, misaligned, out of control, right? And the thing to do is witness it, and then get really clear to the best of your ability. So that might mean you need to do meditation, prayer, ritual, whatever, to get clear about where do you need to be? Where does your mind need to be? Because wherever your mind is where you're going to go. And we're in Gemini season, and Gemini governs the mind. Where are you thinking about? So for me personally, the work that I am doing right now is the work to go deeply internal within myself, because it is within myself that I am going to access the directions, the mindset, the understanding, the map for where I'm on my way to. And I know that I am a way shower. So wherever I'm on my way to, I need to get clear, because where I'm on my way to, others are going. And I'm a way shower. Now, I'm not the only way shower. There are other way showers, but I am definitely a way shower. So I have to really purify my energy so that I am not captivated by things that will lead me in a wrong direction. Because that is easy for me, or it has been easy for me. So, like I've said to you guys, like I went to college with Sean Combs. I have been in Hollywood all my life. I have been around celebrity. That stuff is captivating. It's like a swarm of bees that's like got your attention. And so I am working to dissolve that in me. The energies in me that would have me in spaces that led to where we are now, that is a part of who I have been up till now in various ways. It's not my lifestyle, but I have always had an adjacent to it. Like I've always been like, I know what's going on. It's over there. I might not be at the party, but I know somebody at the party, and I'm going to hear about the party after the party. And my energy is a part of that experience, because it's like, oh, I know that happened and they did that. And so I'm working to dissolve that because that is not that has served me. But now I am actually becoming a leader to lead people out of those ways of being and practices and behaviors that don't serve them. And the work is to go inside. So many of us have been captivated by these external illusions of grandeur and fantasy and success and everything that glitter, and none of this shit, all of it is glittery, but none of it is gold. All of it is glittery, but none of it is gold. The gold that we all desire, we have to make it inside of ourselves by alchemizing our shame, fear, anger, all that external. Like so many of us are trying to get the thing that is what we... Gosh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating to even talk about it, because I'm so aware of how false it is. I'm so aware of how false it is. And it's been really interesting. So let me share this. When I was in college, when I was 17, I graduated from high school when I was 17, and I went to St. Mary's Academy in Inglewood, California, which is where they just recently built the new football stadium over there. Is where I went to high school. They built the Raiders football stadium over there. So I went to high school over there. And then when I got to high school, I went to Lincoln University first in Pennsylvania before I went to Howard University. And when I went to Lincoln University, I became really aware really quickly that people have ideas of Los Angeles that was interesting. It was like, oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from LA. It was like people. Now, don't get me wrong. This was back in 1986 and 1987. But people thought because I lived in Los Angeles that there was something special about me. And I grew up in Los Angeles, so I didn't know what they were talking about. But I just was like, okay. And it was interesting because when I was at Lincoln, it was a very small, private little school with maybe 1,100 students. And when the people were pledging, like I remember the Kappas were pledging, and when I would walk by, they would stop, and the pledges would stop and sing, I love LA. We love it. Because they were pledges, right? But they had to do it. They had to do it because the person who was pledging them made them go, oh, here comes Monique. She's from LA. And then they would stop and go, I love LA. We love it. And I just felt so special. I was just like, oh, that's so interesting. But at the same time, I knew that, what are they talking about? What is it that's so special about it? Because I'm from here and I live here and I know that the sun is special. There's an energy that's here because of the sun, but it's not special because of Hollywood. That's not special. That is not interesting at all. That's where they create illusions. That's where they tell stories that get us trapped in these things that are not really real. That's where like I would be around actors and people and know like this person is on a drug. This person is addicted to something. They're not really who we think they are. They're just faking. They're just pretending. So I had this weird dichotomy that went on between me because when I would leave Los Angeles, and I knew that people had an idea that LA was special because of what they saw on television. But when I'm here and I know this motherfucker is not special. The sun is special. The sun is special. There are things about LA that are beautiful. The nature here, the mountains, the ocean, but the actual experience of it is not. And so what happens is the whole world has bought into this idea that there is something to strive for that is external. And people come to Hollywood and they come to Los Angeles and they're looking for the thing, but it's not real. There's not a thing. It's fake. It's false. It's false. The thing that's actually real, the real magic, the real essence of that thing is inside of you. It's not external. You can't source it outside. It's an internal thing. And people come here looking for it, thinking they're going to find it, but you have to find it inside of you. And that's what this Gemini new moon is about. It's about your capacity and your willingness to find the power and the magic that is within you, and to be able to go deeper than the illusions that the world offers. And are you devoted to yourself? Or are you trying to find something outside of yourself that really isn't going to measure up? Are you looking for a lover or a partner? Or are you looking for these things that really are not real? And when I have been around people who are deeply devoted to their art, that's the thing that's real. Being with people who really are devoted to their artistry, no matter if they're signed, no matter if they have a deal, no matter if they have a contract, they are doing their fucking art. And that is the thing that is real in Los Angeles when people get it. And I have access to that because I'm around people who are artists no matter what. They're not doing it for fame. They're not doing it for money. They're doing it because the art demands that they do it. And they are loyal to their artistry. And that is what this is really about. That is the power of creativity. That is what people are looking for when they come to Los Angeles. And I am born and raised here. And because I'm born and raised here, I know what it really is when I see it, when I hear it, and when I am with it. One of the things that has been so incredible about living here when I was really young, I have family members who are performers, who are singers, who are my aunt sang background with Marvin Gaye, sang background with Barry White. You know what I mean? Like I've been in spaces where there is real artistry. Like I was telling you guys a while ago that I was at a party. Magic Johnson had thrown a birthday party for his wife, Cookie, and Bobby and Whitney Houston were there singing. And they were drunk. It was the most amazing fucking experience I've ever had because the talent, the real talent is undeniable when it's not under contract, when it's not being paraded around for others, when it's really pure, and that is something that is within you, your magic, and are you devoted to that? Or are you devoted to attention, appearance seeking, attention seeking, externalized validation? They're not the same. They're not the same. They're not the same. And so, if you are interested in really accessing your power and your magic, come and see me. Come and see me. I know the difference. I'm around people all the time who want that thing. They want fame. And fame is not the same as magic and power and artistry. It's not the same. It's not the same. Talent is not the same as fame. And real talent will get you that thing that is called fame. When it's real talent, though. But you are not going to be focused on the fame. You're going to be focused on your talent. Because your talent is your magic. And what goes on is that people want fame. And they don't cultivate the talent. And then the fame turns into the shit we're watching with Sean Combs right now. Because Sean had talent. He did. And his talent was the ability to mobilize people. That's his talent. His talent is that he can mobilize people. He can get people excited. He can get people doing the thing that they are good at. And that is a gift. But when you take your eye off of your gift and you put it on the thing that it gets you, and you put it on, because you got to do the gift for free. You can't do the gift for money. You will get money, but that's not why you're doing it. You will get attention, but that's not why you're doing it. You will get the things that the world has to offer, but that is not why you're doing it. You're doing it because you need to do your gift to live. You need to do your gift because it is your source of life. It is your source of happiness. It is your source of contentment. It is your source of existence. So you will do it because you have to. Now, when you organize it so that you're not getting drained, it will return to you money, attention. And then you can rest. You can go, okay, I can take 3 months off because now I need to go restore myself. And I don't need to be feeding this all the time because now I need more money. You can rest. You find your gift by wanting it. The first thing is you have to want it. Oh, you have to desire it. You have to want to be yourself more than you want anything else. You have to want it. You have to be like, I want myself. Like I wanted my gift more than I wanted a man to love me. I wanted my gift more than I wanted the approval of others. I wanted to be myself more than I wanted to be seen. I wanted to feel connected to myself more than I wanted anything else, and I was willing to sacrifice everything for it. A friendship that was 40 years long, it's keeping me from it has to go. Is it painful? Yes, it's painful, but it's keeping me from what I want. It has to go. This full-time parenting thing that requires, I cannot do it and still live. If I'm going to give my energy to being a full-time parent, then I'm going to do that. And that is going to suck the life out of me and I'm not going to live. So I'm not going to choose that because I'm going to choose myself. I want me more than I want anything. And when you become really loyal to yourself and loyal to your gift will reveal itself to you. It will. It will show. When you prove that you are worthy of your gift will reveal itself to you. Now, your natal chart is something that I can support you with because your natal chart, your gift is, your pathway to your gift is in your natal chart. Your pathway to your gift is in your natal chart. So when I learned that it was going to be really important, for me to stop externalizing my reality, that I was going to have to go inside, and how that looked in practicality was that I was in my mind always wanting a relationship. Everything was centered around relationship. I used to watch say yes to the dress marathons every weekend because I was in a constant state of planning a wedding from the age of 14 until I got married. And then when I got divorced, it started back because I wanted a wedding. And once I started really doing my deep spiritual work, I realized like, okay, you have a thing with white dresses. This is not about a wedding. This is about a white dress. And I started doing my deep work. And I learned that in a past life, I was someone who lived in a temple and I wore white dresses daily. So my affinity to white dresses was capitalized in this reality through weddings. But my soul told me, no, no, no. You were married to the spirit and you wore white dresses because that was your devotion. So this wedding thing captures you because it has resonance with who you were in a past life. So then I stopped looking for marriage. I stopped. It ceased overnight. And I went and bought 20 fucking white dresses. And for years, I wore a white dress every day because that is what my soul needed. I just wore a white dress every day. I have a closet filled with white dresses because every day I need to feel the connection to the spirit, to the soul. I need it. I need it. And it was the white dress. It purified me and it helped me get to where I needed to go. So, but my natal chart helped me realize that, like, oh, you have been thinking, no, it's not that. And then the next step, once I got that cleared out, once I cleared that part out, I went to the next step. Okay, now what? What is my next level? So, I need to create a temple. I need to live my life like I live in a temple. So, which is why, you guys, I do rituals every day. I'm in nature. I'm with my flowers. I'm with my cats. I create a temple life. I am helping others to see themselves. I have daughters of the 13 moons. We do rituals. We are creating a temple from inside of myself. Sacred living. I am the altar. I am the temple, working with the elements, the fire, the water, the air, because I'm creating a temple life. And then I got the next step. Okay, you're going to invite other people into this, other women, other people who feel called to this. You're going to have a partner who helps you do this, right? So my gift is unfolding, and within that are gifts. My intuition is increasing. My psychic abilities are increasing. My ability to speak things into existence is increasing. I have the capacity to build out an entire reality. I can open portals and dimensions. I know my gifts, but they're revealing themselves to me. It is a process. It's not an all or nothing. And because of the world that we're in, the dark ages, we want a quick fix. And it is not a quick fix. And I was with a client yesterday and she was talking about being in spaces and they're doing kundalini work. That shit is dangerous, you guys. Don't go into spaces with people who are like, oh, we're doing kundalini. No, people lose their minds over that shit. You have to really learn how to protect yourself. This spiritual work is the most serious work you will do. We think we make everything cheap here. We make everything like, oh, it's just a trend. Spiritual work will trend your ass into the mental institution. Okay? Let's be really clear. This is not for play. That's why I follow a map, so that I am not too far ahead of myself and doing things according to what others are doing it, because this is not for play. This is for real. You cannot see it. There are invisible forces, entities, deities. This is not for play. So I know I just said a lot. I feel like I'm going to just end it here. Because we're dealing with the Gemini energy, and I think I said enough. Unless somebody has a question. Take this work very seriously. Your mind, your feelings, are your portals, your vehicles. And it's going to be important that you learn how to use them correctly. It's going to be important that you learn how to understand this reality that we're in so that you know, just like you turn off the lights in your house and because it's nighttime, you're going to need to understand the seasons that you're in, your consciousness, how to utilize that energy. You're going to need to do that for yourself. And that is why I am here every day having this conversation so that we get clear about what the fuck we're doing, so that we understand what we're doing. Okay, you all. Today we're in the Gemini New Moon. This energy, be very conscious and cautious about the stories that you allow yourself to be aligned to. Is it beneficial to you? Does it serve you in some way? Is it allowing you to move forward, or is it taking you back into an old scenario that doesn't work for you any longer? You are the judge. You determine. And in order to understand this, you need to know what you're really up to, where you really want to be. Because if you don't know, you will be pulled back into things that don't serve you. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.